I got run over, lost my job, lost my woman.
1 second. Whoa.
Yeah.
So talk to me about you getting run over, bro.
Yeah.
So was it on purpose or?
No, basically I was on Holloway Road, riding a bike.
That's your first mistake, bro.
Yeah.
What are you doing on Holloway Road, bro?
Yeah. Well, I was working there.
Whereabouts on Holloway Road?
Fitness First. It's not there. I think it's a pound shop.
The one
Poundland or something.
opposite.
You know, like it was Fitness First Holloway.
Wait.
Like,
Okay.
that hasn't been there in years.
Okay. Go
It's
ahead.
the pound shop now.
Yeah, Poundland now.
Whereabouts is it? Then?
It's on Holloway Road.
Yeah. Basically, you have to
Next to
turn
that
off.
calf that we always eat in. That we used to eat in.
Which calf?
That calf, man. That Algerian calf, man. In
Yeah,
Holloway Road.
yes.
Oh,
I used to eat
the one in the corner.
Yeah, I used to have the escalope in
Oh,
there.
right. I know that.
Yeah,
I know
the building
that.
next to it. That used to be.
That's the one-way road.
Yeah, there's one
Yeah.
road
It's
there.
one-way road,
Yes,
bro.
all the way up to.
There's Algerian butcher shop right
Yes,
across the road.
exactly, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So anyway, I was working there.
Was the Algerian the one that got run over?
I don't know.
He probably was,
never
bro.
pulled over.
Oh, he never pulled
stopped,
over?
no.
Definitely Algerian.
I mean, basically, what happened is I was riding down, and to my amazement, to be honest, I was riding on a pedal bike. I hit nothing but green all the way down. Green lights, bro. I was picking up so much speed. I didn't even have a top on, but it's unheard of. So I was like, "What? How is it possible?" So I was picking up more speed, and this bike had been giving me issues anyway. But like an idiot, I thought, like, let's just get home quick. And as I'm riding, and it just the chain just got stuck.
Oh.
As I got the hybrid, and literally just went like that, and I was like, shh. And I remember thinking, as I was hurtling through the air over the handlebars, this could be really bad, you know, like, and literally.
So no
falling
top
forward.
on.
Yeah,
Was
falling
it
forward.
What?
It was a sunny day. It was summer.
Oh, it was summer, yeah?
Yeah, it was summer.
Okay.
But there's people everywhere, so I'm flying over the handlebars, thinking, shit. And literally, as I land, I remember I landed with my leg straight, my right leg, and that's when my hip got messed
What
up.
do you mean?
Because
So
basically
you
my
stuck
leg.
the landing like?
No, like I can't explain. I'll have to show
So-
you. But imagine one leg is back and bent back, and this one hits the ground and it's straight.
Ooh.
So the knee, luckily, didn't that could have gone,
But
it went straight
shock
into my
went to your
hip.
Oh,
And then literally, I turned over like that, and the car that was behind me went over the bike and then went over my leg. And
Whoa.
then literally, yeah, but it was so quick.
what car was it?
I don't remember, man. I remember it's blue. That's it. And then literally, I
It was
on the
blue,
floor.
then I saw black.
I was on the floor, and then.
Do you remember the
literally-
pain? What was the
To be honest,
pain like?
it wasn't I was just trying to explain it. I didn't feel pain. All I felt, I was shocked. I was in shock. And I remember I got up, and the first thing I did, I was puking. And I was just like, I was just wandering
I don't
in
mean
the
to laugh,
street.
bro, but it's
Bro,
mad,
and
bro.
this woman picked me up, and she was like, come over. So like, you're right. And I was like, I was just looking in a daze. And then I picked up my bike, and it's completely bent up shape. And I remember I
Did
went
you
on the
break anything,
sidewalk. No, I don't think so. I mean, if I did, maybe a hairline fracture, but I never went to the hospital. And then what I did from there, from literally Highbury, I got up on the bike and I just started walking. As these people are following me, talking to me, and I just started walked all the way back home, got in, and literally my girlfriend opened the door, and she just saw my face. She was like, "What happened to you?" And I was just literally, I left the bike at the front gate, and I just went into the bedroom. And I just slept for like 13 hours. Yeah. And then literally...
That's where it started.
But I had no issues really for I'd say probably about a month. And then little pains started. But them days I used to wrestle, you know?
Yeah, I remember.
And basically I think what happened is because of the wrestling and the training that I kept doing, like my body kind of twisted and turned and found a very dysfunctional way of functioning, you know? And so I kept training, but I kept getting pains here, pains there.
So was this before Black Vikings, yeah?
It started, Black Vikings had started,
Right.
but it wasn't really serious yet. And then because once I lost my gut, because basically I started getting depressed after that, because obviously I was getting weak. There was a list of exercises that kept growing of stuff that I couldn't do. So I couldn't push overhead anymore. I couldn't pull up. I couldn't squat. Walking hurt. Standing hurt.
And how old were you at the time?
Oh,
'Cause
this would have been 2000.
Don't give up your age, bro.
Yeah.
Because I still don't know how old you're, bro.
Oh, I'm 43 now.
43, mashallah, bro.
So I don't know. I would have been in
I think, you know what, do you have this concept in your
early
country
30s probably.
called evil eye, bro? Does your mum talk about it? Yeah.
No, but
She don't-
I've said, you know who used to? My ex girlfriend.
Yeah, I
Her
think-
mum's Somalian, isn't it? So
Oh,
they talk. They
I
always
think
talk
you
about
gave
that.
yourself evil eye or someone.
Yeah.
Was like, look at that hedge black guy on the bike, bro.
Yeah.
And then boom.
Well,
But so that was the build up. So the injury, because
Yeah.
obviously off air I spoke to you about my injury, and
Yeah.
I remember you saying, we'll talk about like the whole crucifixion stuff and the injury after that.
Yeah.
But something happens to you when you get injured, man. Like
Yeah.
mentally,
Yeah.
it changes you, man. And like you start to see the world a little bit different. You
Yeah.
start. It could be any. I mean, especially if you've broken something or
Yeah.
you
I
getting.
mean, but the problem,
Especially as a man, I don't know about women,
Yeah.
but as a man,
Yeah.
like you're kind of defined by your physical strength, right?
But that's what I mean. I mean, you know, for me, from my perspective, is about I started training when I was like, I remember I was 15, 14, 15, yeah?
Yeah.
And I got beat up at school, and I was like, sorry the language, but
Can't swear,
bun
but
this.
yeah,
Bun this. I was like, bun this, this ain't happening again. And like
Why
an
did they beat you up?
And like an idiot, well, I'm going to get weights. How's that going to make me better at fighting? But you know what I mean? You're young.
You just wanna
innit?
be strong,
You
innit?
just think,
Yeah,
you
you
know,
just know,
you know,
yeah.
if I do this,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it will stop me getting
Yeah,
punched.
yeah.
Well, you're just
What
going to end
school
up
did you go
looking-
to, bro?
And it's in Green.
Right, my what is it in Green? The one near.
I don't think it's there no more. Is it still there?
Yeah, I think it's,
It's
an
still-
academy
it's
now.
an academy now?
Yeah.
Where's Islington Green again? Is it?
Bro, it's like
Is
literally
it
on
near Finsbury Park? No, near the bottom of Holloway Road, that roundabout.
Essex Road. Around Essex Road.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I know where it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So did you start from year 7
no.
'cause you
I
said you
I
came-
came here age of 13.
from Italy?
Yeah.
Are you looking at early 90s, right?
Yeah, 1990 after the World Cup.
1990.
Yeah.
That's
You know?
interesting, man.
And so, like, so obviously I started training from early years.
So when you say training, you just
I
like,
started back.
did
I
you
got
read
the
books or
Argos
anything?
set. I got the Argos
The York
sets.
sets.
Yeah,
with
and
the
then I remember-
gold.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I used to, you know, like I used to like Bruce Lee. You know,
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
used to like, you know, and he had the like the training book, you know, that he had.
The Tower of
Yeah, it's like
Jeet
a-
Kune Do or something.
No,
Is
no,
it that
it's
one?
like a body build. I don't know. It's like, but he talked about exercises that he done.
Right, right.
So I would look at it. Obviously, I'd try and replicate stuff, but I
So
don't
what
think-
kind of
looking
stuff?
back, I
Well,
don't think I
what
even
kind of
did
stuff
enough legs.
was in that book?
I was mostly like, you know, like push-ups, pull-ups, you know, barbell curls, you know, but like very bodybuilding type,
Well, Bruce
type
Lee?
of exercises. No, I had that book, and I also had some old bodybuilding books.
Right,
So
right.
between them, I was like trying to figure out what to do, and basically, yeah, I did that. And so obviously, that's one habit that I've kept throughout my life, training, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And so for a long time, I was always known, because remember, in my community, in the Eritrean community, it's quite rare to find an Eritrean man who's in shape, you know, like,
Right.
so I was always unique in that sense. So I built, a lot of my pride was focused on that.
Right,
You know, I was very shallow in that sense. And so the pride was in the fact that I was strong, you know, I was in good shape, I was healthy, I was this, I was that. And so, you know, and I was good looking, I had this goal, and so imagine all of a sudden, all this is taken away from you. And you've defined yourself
Yeah,
by
yeah.
these things. So now, you know what I mean? You could see how somebody would go into a depression.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so what happened is, in this depression, I realized it lasted a while, but I had to figure out a way, how am I going to reinvent myself? You know, like, I can't be Klaus, you know, that guy that's got that girl who's built muscles like this. I'm like, I'm gonna have to, you know, be the weak Klaus, but then rebuild myself. But I can't put all my ego can't be, you know, I can't feed my
around,
ego in that
yeah.
sense, you know.
So what's changed though? Because what you're doing now,
Yeah.
it's still around physicality, bro.
Well, some physicality, but it's
This
also,
is the okay. So what is
also-
it based around? What's the kind of philosophy around
basically,
it?
it's the fact that I've always thought is that, you know, I've always complained in the past. I always used to complain about hardship and so on, things that I had to endure. And like now, really, the realization is that, you know, like, you need struggle, you know, and if you don't have it in your life, I feel bad for you, because you need struggle, and you should fabricate one. If you don't have struggle,
Yeah.
you need to make one up, because it forces you to grow. It forces you to do things. I mean, at the moment in time, I run 50 miles every week. I do my running at 4 a.m. Okay, 4 a.m.
Yeah.
wearing nothing but shorts. I don't wear a top. I don't wear any. Bro, it's cold now.
You wear shoes?
So I
Okay.
wear shoes. But you know,
because you said last time.
no.
I remember at
yeah.
Legion you said you
My
shouldn't train with.
my
But then
feet,
you wouldn't last, innit?
on concrete.
You
London,
wouldn't last,
no way.
bro.
But yeah, so it's so the whole idea is, you know, it's the battle
Yeah.
with your mind, you know, and you know, obviously I want to fight, which you know, before I have to fight my opponent,
Yeah.
you
Go
know,
fight
it's,
yourself,
I have to
yeah.
fight myself, and this is all the preparation now, you know, like when I step into that ring, that fight should already be won, you know, because I
Yeah.
would have won it all during all my habits that I do. So that's, and literally took a long while for me to get to where I am right now. I mean, I don't think you knew me properly when I was in those dark bits of my past, but you know, I look back, I always refer to that side of myself as a worm, you know, because not for anything bad, but almost like I had to change into something else, you know, and it took a long time, you know. I mean, I was in a depression for, God, a good couple of years.